go. Let's go. Let's grow.
It's been a minute since I danced to the song backstage, patiently waiting for the show to start.
Going and growing. What's up, everybody? It feels like it's been a minute.
AC After Dark, the crew is here. What's up, everyone?
Look at those tents, eh? Those are full. Those are full right now.
He's got
Look
a
at
full
the
crowd
crowd.
right now in the comments.
Canubis, the
The
Pinero
full house
tree.
piling in right now. We might as well just get live right now. We might as well
Let's go!
get this show
What is
going.
up, everybody? It's been a minute.
Woo! It has
been-
been.
It has been a minute.
How's everyone doing? First off,
Great. You know, the last time we saw each other, we were
We were
all
all
together.
we were all in person at the Sandy Bar Ranch, but now we're back across the globe, back with everybody here. It's
Sandy
good
Bar
to be
Ranch?
back.
Yes. Oh my God, how I've missed everyone. I've missed this format. Like last month, obviously we were on the road. We ended up recording it from California in person. Really cool experience. But I got to say, it does feel nice to be back in front of the chat, seeing everyone here, seeing all the familiar names, and especially with such big news that we have tonight and all these changes going on.
yeah, we're going to be talking about the AI controller, guys. You guys seen the launch of this? You can pre-order them right now. We'll be talking about that. We're also going to be talking about a brand new website that AC Infinity just launched. We're going to go through that and check out that. We got
Crazy.
community highlights. We're going to dive into the community and pick some community highlights. We've got a live trailer of the trip from the Emerald Triangle. So a bit of a teaser. And then we also got some giveaways, right? We're going to do some giveaways too.
Yeah, so we have 4 winners. We'll be getting a $100 gift card to AC Infinity and a cool swag box. And one special person will be getting the new controller AI Plus.
Damn.
AC Infinity.
Somebody's getting that new, and there might be some special little surprises from the Emerald Legends trip in these boxes. So
Oh, cool, dude. That's a cool little gem right there. I'm
Yeah.
curious, like with such big news, I was blown away by the website. Clearly, I was obviously blown away by the launch of the new AI controller. I'm curious here who in the chat has already pre-ordered or already got theirs, on the go. We've been testing it over the last little bit. We have some cool info for you guys tonight. I know there's been a lot of cool stuff released on AC's channel, a bunch of other creators as well. So the news is officially here. And I want to hear from you guys. Who's already jumped on the AI train?
Yeah, I see a lot of familiar faces. Some people already pre-ordering. Few people have some concerns. Some people are super excited. I've tested this as well. Dakota, you've been testing it. Neil, you've been testing it, as well as some other AC Infinity content creators and growers of the brand. So nothing to be worried about, guys. If anything, I'd jump on that excited train. I would know that this is like the preliminary stages of something that's going to be way bigger than we even know what it could possibly be. Some pretty cool features that we're going to go over tonight. We're going to show you like a user interface. So we've got an exact screen sharing that Dakota put together to show you how to run through some of the settings. It's going to be fun, man. It's going to be a fun little show. I love seeing familiar faces in here, man. We got Sneeze, we got Spanish. I see Blue
Crop Chop
River.
and Go.
Crop Chop is in there, man. He's doing all kinds of cool stuff over on YouTube.
Blue River Buds.
It's going to be a fun night, man. Who's excited about the AC Infinity After Dark trip? Emerald Legends, let us know down in the comments as well. And hit the thumbs up. We should dive right into this AI controller, though, because I know a lot of people have some questions. So go ahead and throw those in too, guys. We'll star them. And if any of those questions come up that we can answer, we'll feel free to answer them for you guys.
Yeah.
ahead,
Have you guys been getting questions a lot since the trip? I've been getting bugged left, right, and center as far as when are full episodes coming out, what's going to be going down, where's the documentaries?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a project. I mean, just that coming home with like 4 terabytes of just footage and audio and cameras, and it's a little overwhelming, honestly. It's a project bigger than I've ever tried to edit, so it's gonna be good, but man, there's so much gold in there.
Oh my gosh, so much.
Even the content's one thing, guys, but the experience itself is another thing. And to be honest with you guys, I mean, we're going to show you the preview here in a bit, and we'll go a little bit more deep into it and tell you guys a bit about our experience and things like that. So if you're here tonight, you're getting an exclusive trailer, an exclusive behind the scenes. No one's seen this stuff yet. And I think you guys are gonna be pretty excited about what we did down there. But this controller, guys, I've been running it for a little bit now. I've been testing in my room at the end of my grow, and then also we're going to be starting to germinate here very shortly. So some of the things that I'm excited about is just how the AI will analyze your climate for you. So it will actually like look at your temperatures, your highs and your lows, and start to try to dial that in for you. Whereas before, I'd have to play with it a little bit. I'd have to up my heat here, dial down my light here, and each parameter set independently. And I'd have to go in and kind of dial those in. Now you can actually set them, and they'll run it for you. And then you can also have your different zones. So you can have seedling phase, veg phase, flower phase. Instead of going in and changing each individual light, you're going to be able to have these settings. So for me, it's going to make things a little bit smoother. How have you found it to work so far, Dakota, over in your room, brother?
Well, I think that's what you kind of just opened up a nice can of worms in that sense, because for the first time ever, we're able to now take into account our lung room, like the room outside of your tent, right? What are the temperatures that it's pulling that air in from? Or if you want to set it outside because you're pulling in air directly from outside, however it may be, that's the new like intelligence level on this, because it's actually going to take into account, all right, the air that I'm going to exchange with is this temperature. So if this is happening, we're going to regulate it at this, so, you know, this said temperature. So that was the first biggest thing to me that really stood out. I was like, oh, cool. Now we can take into account our lung room just built in right from the controller, or add in a second temperature probe, right? So those little temperature probes are no longer just auxiliary cable, but they go in those ports with the same USB-C, and now we can actually plug in two different sensors, right? So if we want to have one all the way on the outside, I thought that was absolutely huge. And I've been running it now for the better part over just past a month on the new Team 6 testers from Umami with, you know, these unreleased kind of samplers, just put them in there. And we've just kind of testing it in this small system to see how's it going to go, and playing with some of the AI stuff, playing with Ara and talking to the AI. So far, I'm blown away. And in a little bit, I'll take you guys through a little screen share of my findings. But again, have you guys been able to plug it in and check her out yet?
Yeah, I think it's pretty dope. One thing that I think is awesome is this dual zone finally. So one controller can control two separate zones, VPD, lights, everything. So not only that, you not just one tent anymore per controller, you can actually run two separate zones. You can have two tents independently monitored and taken care of. But just seeing what's coming, some of the stuff that's not out yet that is coming is they're going to have a light sensor and a CO2 ppm meter, which will be able to like control your CO2, ramp fans to make sure the CO2 stays in your setup or your tent. Which is super dope automatically with the AI. And it's going to have, it looks like a hydro sensor they're going to have with EC, pH, TDS, and everything for any of you guys who have reservoirs or DWC or anything like that. And all that will just plug right in. So, I mean, really taking it to the next level. AC has always been just kind of a leader at like pushing out new technology and new integration. And I think we're just going to see more and more of that. And
AC already made the environment super easy for especially newer growers, and I think this is bringing it to the next level.
Right.
And some, if you guys didn't see, they do have a new website going on here, and maybe some things you might not even recognize. We don't know exactly.
Yeah, this is what's hilarious. Hey, they dropped a brand new website, and guys, have a look. What is that on the left-hand side?
What do you guys think that was?
What is
it's
that?
Probably an air fryer.
And go down a little bit. Go down a little bit. There's like
go. So
go right here. No, go down to the pink portion.
It's a
look,
dehumidifier.
Guys, first of its kind, dehumidifiers with variable control.
Everybody's been screaming about it.
So it's coming. It's not yet listed on the website, but we can see it here. We've been asking questions, just like I know a lot of you guys.
How dope is that? Even the graphic. See how the graphic pulls? That's sick.
Right?
That's sick.
Heating's been there. AC is recently added, right? Our tents and the setups that we all love so much. Humidifiers, which I know a bunch of you guys are using, but now finally, especially us guys, you know, or for those looking for something for their drying, dehu, it's coming. this
DHU
section
plays
here.
a massive role in my room, man. Like I've got a DHU right here, right on the side that runs the drain all the time, just because my lung room really affects my main grow room. So if my humidity spikes up to like 75% in here, but I'm pulling from here, then I got to drop it down in my room. So I need to have my lung room humidity ideal in order to really dial in my room. Thanks for blowing me up there, eh? Like you gotta get a zoom in when I bring my hand up to say,
yeah, dude, you were going up. He was going on a roll, dude.
Yeah,
Blowing it up.
but it's
Look at
pretty
that.
cool because there's a lot of rumors going around on like what these products are, when they're coming, and then even this one here, like,
Yeah,
what
see
is
that
this?
on
We
the
got a
far
watering
right?
system coming. What do we
Yeah.
got?
What is this, dude?
What is that? It's a
Right?
little water bucket.
So basically, what everybody is saying is AC Infinity is going to deliver you your very own meal.
Oh my god, amazing. Yeah, he's built in
Pretty
to the
much.
response.
Neil
As you'll
built
see in a
in.
little bit, Era, who you speak to, should be labeled Neil because he
But
usually
I've got
has
a
all the
question
questions.
here from Dan coming in. So the main question for me is, can we create a preset, like adding our own phases after setting parameters for the environment, like adding a dry-in stage mainly? So that's a great question, Dan, and it's actually answered, man. 100% you're going to be able to do that. You'll be able to set all your stages, like I mentioned before, from your seedling to your veg to your flower. And actually drying is a pretty cool idea, man. I never even thought of that. So ideally, you'd be able to set up your drying right at the end, flip it onto your setting, and away you go. Because this new port or this new controller has way more ports, so you're going to be able to actually control a lot more things, guys. Down on the bottom here, you can see, I don't know if you can zoom in real quick, guys. You got 11 ports now. So realistically, you got 2 for your sensors and then 8 extra ports. So I don't know how many lights you're running, humidifiers, dehues. Everything's going to be able to run under one controller. I've seen a couple people said, "Oh, I just bought a 69. Too bad that couldn't do the same things as this one does." Well, it doesn't have as many ports, first off. And in order to really control your whole room, you need this many ports because you're going to need all those pieces of equipment to work in synchrony. So, and if they're not all ANC Infinity, you're going to be able to control non-AC Infinity products with this as well, which is going to be a game changer.
Yeah, control ports. It says it can control up to 32 devices. So they do have those expandable port things. So you could run up to 32 things off of the one controller, which is pretty impressive.
That's insane.
Yeah.
And like you were speaking about earlier, Neil, here's the first little view of the CO2 light sensor and then the hydro sensor as well.
Yeah, that's
Big
going to be
things coming.
awesome.
Wow. That's
Yeah,
changing
so-
the game right there.
So you'll be able to control everything, man, as long as you got the right tools, right? You can only control what you have control of.
Right, connected to. So I'm sure they'll be constantly adding new things or things we haven't even thought of yet, but it's a huge definitely leap. And just even like going through the menus, like there's an option for auto flowers or photo periods, and it will like set the light schedules right for you and then do its best to auto maintain based on everything that's plugged in your environment, from the BPD to the lights to the fans and everything. And it will even like, you can set it to control by CO2, so it will like ramp the fans down so it won't suck all the CO2 out. So you can, there's so much configuration. It looks like I even saw there's a dynamic lighting mode where, because on the unit itself, it looks like almost like a Wi-Fi antenna, but that's actually a sensor, like you're talking, Joe, for your lung room.
Yeah.
So just the controller itself has its own sensor to read the room, and then that will monitor your external room environment. And if it's like hotter in the room where your tent is, it'll like ramp down the air inlet, so it's not sucking hotter air into your tent. It'll try and like do its best to control it and keep everything. But if it's colder in the lung room, hotter in your tent, it'll ramp it up, bring more fresh air in, and all kinds of stuff. So
like climate predictions, knowing that in the evening, usually the air that we're pulling in is a little bit colder than it is during the day. So it's going to be able to fluctuate on the amount that it's pulling in, knowing the temperature change, knowing where the ideal range is, right? And pattern recognition. So pretty crazy. I know we're going to be giving one of these away. We're doing that towards the end of the live, guys. So stick around. We do have some other awesome giveaways going as well, with some gift cards and fun packs and also community highlights. But before we get to that, do you guys want to see a little bit of the in the app breakdown from the controller itself?
Absolutely. Let's get them familiar with inside the app, because this is a learning curve for everybody, guys. This is first of its kind, and it is kind of going to advance as we all grow with it. So adopting this new platform early is going to get you in early, but you're also going to kind of get some of those bugs too along the way. There are a few bugs, guys, nothing major, but some bugs with like the automation where it's going to pull things in and completely dial it in. It's still kind of functioning there. The AI is learning a bit. So those things are going to take a little bit of time. And then also some of these sensors and things, I haven't used a lot of them yet. So I haven't used the CO2 sensor and things like that. So let's get them familiar and let's get people in that want to buy into this new platform, because it's going to be a cool learning curve and we're all kind of adapting it at the same time. And it's going to work as a controller nonetheless, but the AI part of it is going to be growing with us every single month and month and month. So it's going to be pretty cool.
All right, so here it is. Tommy Two Buds also wanted to take a look inside. I just recorded this, guys, before the live, kind of scrolling through and showing you a little perspective. 2 minutes of going into the app for the first time. We're going to be taking a look at the 2x4 Umami Terp Team 6. And at first glance, you can see right away that it's completely different in here. As far as choosing on each device, right now we're looking at the Evo 3. You can set by either cycle and schedule, timer, sensor, on and off, just like you used to be able to. But now the access of it is totally different. In my opinion, a lot easier, especially to set your minimum and maximum on your light, on your fans. So on the light, I always go by schedule. Obviously, I'm going to leave my minimum level when it's off at 0, maximum at 6. And that's just one click now on the same little interface. Whereas before you had to go into, on and off and switch it back and forth and back to schedule. Well, now you just set it to schedule, pick your on and off, your minimum, maximum levels, and done, right? So I thought that was an immediate, easy first change. The interface was beautiful. Hopping over to the extractor, same thing, right? Same capability as before, except different interface. Setting my minimum, maximum levels. I just want to leave.
Pause that right there? That with the sensor trigger, real quick.
Yep.
We just had a question come in, so we might as well answer it real quick on this trigger sensor. So any control based on lights versus lights off when messing with the CO2, I want it to mess with different temps. Absolutely, Mike. Great question, man. So the CO2 sensor actually has a light sensor on it as well, which go on the side of your room. So when your lights are off, it will dial down your CO2 so you're not wasting CO2. It's going to know when to put CO2 into the room through that sensor. I was reading up on that. Mine just arrived today. So
yeah, pretty
cool, Mike. It's going to give you exactly what you need to do, dude, for what you're trying to do there.
And for the extractor, using that sensor, I'm going to have it kick on at my place when I feel it gets a little bit warm and start to pick up on that higher end of extracting at 6. And when it's colder, I'm going to leave it down to the minimum. So this is still using the manual settings and the things the way I used to use it, just now with a much easier interface to be able to access all these different points down to the clip fan, which it's easy enough just to leave it on, on its setting, but you can also have that dynamically tied into everything. So this is where it gets interesting, because now I paused it really quick, but this is where the AI is kind of, the people who are starting a new grow, or most importantly, those who are starting to grow their very first time ever. I have a friend who's actually from Canada who just recently has put out a few plants on his patio, and he's hooked. He's ordered a 2x4. He's already got it at his place. And he's asking me every single day questions about like, all right, dude, what do I do? I'm setting up, I'm doing this and that. I literally showed him this little screen recording of like, all right, so this is what AI is going to look like for those new growers who don't know anything. Take a look at this. You got beginner mode or advanced mode, right? For those who have already been using AC for a while, a lot of us are going to be on the advanced mode, but beginner mode, you know nothing about growing. You just set everything up. Let's take a look at that. This is what's insane.
Yeah, the beginner mode's really slick. It's going to give you full automation. So you'll be able to control, like Neil said, your auto flowers or your photo periods. Yeah. And it will actually like control your devices for you here. Go ahead, Dakota. Let's see.
Well, and look down below. It's crazy because it's like some people are growing spinach. Some people are growing microgreens, right? Like we're going to see in the little California trip, something really interesting, a really cool group of people growing microgreens in these tents. But moving forward with this, let's say you selected photo period. You're just getting started. All right, it's going to ask you, well, what phase are you in? Right? Are you in seedling, veg? Are you already flowering? And, well, I just got my seedlings going. I want to veg them for 2 weeks plus, and then have it automatically transition through these periods for me. Well, you can walk through that setup now with the AC new controller. Tell it what you got for devices, what sensors you have, where they're placed. This is incredible, dude. I can't believe we're doing this from our
Yeah.
phone now.
That's so sick. You really just set it all up, and then it knows the prime conditions, and it will just do its best to use what you have to try and achieve that. And
What a
it's
time to
so
be
much
alive.
more.
Right? So it knows for seedling, our VPD range is going to be, between this, and this is what we need our temperature at, and our humidity. Got a general idea of what we're going to need, and it's going to make sure it runs all the gear in an appropriate way to be able to hit those goals as best as possible. So
Yeah,
that's
and if you're
kind
a
of
new grower in here, guys, the gear that this is going to control is going to be your light, your exhaust fan, your intake, your heater, your dehumidifier, your humidifier. Anything that you have that's in that environment that you're controlling can be controlled by this device automatically with the sensor. So it's pretty exciting.
right.
It doesn't all have to be AC Infinity gear either. I think I said that a few times, but just make sure of that because it's pretty cool too. If you got a different brand light or you got a different brand heater or whatever you got, it's be neat to just try to control all that and dial in your optimal environment so you can get the best results.
Yeah, I think Brandon also touched on in the release video. AC had a little video that they dropped yesterday, kind of announcing. And they said coming up, they're going to also have power strips, like an 8-outlet AI power strip that will let you control non-AC stuff just simply by power on, power off outlet control. So instead of a bunch of individual control plugs, imagine a whole power strip with 8 outlets that you can do.
I want that light on, but not that one.
Yeah, very cool.
See, Vivian Rivera right here just commented, new grower. Welcome, by the way. And congratulations on this new journey that you're taking. I feel like a lot of people who are new to the space and are curious about this new controller are going to love this next segment. The last segment here on the screen share is the new AI conversation. So you can actually go in here and have a conversation with Era or Ara, whatever you guys, different.
Ara would probably be the Canadian version. Ara would probably be the American version.
There you go. Yeah. And Ara, if you guys are in Colombia.
I think they should have called him Rock Hard Rodney. We probably should have been Rodney in here.
This is Rock Hard Ronnie asking the question right here of how do I set up my inline fan? So you can ask a simple question like that, and it's going to go ahead and give you a full answer of all right, walk you through step by step on what it is you guys need to do. It gets even crazier because you can actually ask it more complicated things or more, complex things as far as what have the environmental trend been in my grow space over the past week, right? So Era's going to go ahead, calculate that. She's diving into my system right now, and she's like, all right, well, Dakota, this is what your averages have been over the past week. And she just starts spitting it out. She goes, here you go. Temperature. Boom. This has been your highest, your lowest, your average, your humidity, the VPD, right? All the way down through to every single little thing that I need to know in my past week from my metrics, kind of summed up right there to me. I can see right away our humidity's been way too high, right? We can see right away that the temperature, well, that's sitting nice, but I'm not running the dehu. I can see that and go, well, it's probably time to start running the dehu because it's been raining a lot around here.
I actually asked Ara this exact question. What is the meaning of life? And a good question, Thomas, man. She said, grow as much weed as you can because there's not enough weed out there for you to smoke. And I learned that, man. When I was in the Emerald Triangle, I learned the true meaning of life, man. And you guys are going to see a sneak preview of it here soon in the show, guys. You guys are the only people who are going to see this footage. We're all in the middle of editing, and this is just a little sneak trailer, guys. We also have some community highlights for some giveaways, and you're going to have a chance to win one of these controller AI Pluses, guys.
Yeah, if you guys want, they are on pre-order right now. You can pre-order one from the website at a discounted price, $169. And if you guys didn't know, you can use your favorite supporter code and save 15% now on AC Infinity's website only.
Big change.
So definitely a chance to save a little bit, get in there. And we've been using the beta version of the software because it's new and it's coming out. So by the time they fully release it in November 23rd, when they start shipping, they'll have their final release of the software, but it's going to be awesome. It's really impressive so far. And I know it's going to be killer.
Heck yes, dude. Well, there's a good summary, guys. Get your questions in. Keep them coming. AC Infinity is here on the line. Shout out to you guys, Sydney, everyone who's tuned in as well, answering a lot of these questions. Keep them coming. because I know it's a brand new product, but what do you guys want to see next? Is it time to hop into community highlights?
Yeah, community highlights for sure.
Okay.
Before we do that, though, I've been getting you guys probably been getting a lot of DMs too. I've been getting so many DMs about the new drop, not even the controller. It was about a different product that people seem to think was like part of the drop. So I just wanted to clarify that on the live, guys. The Brandon's turtlenecks are not dropping. It's not a new drop, unfortunately. They're not going to be available. But if we do leave enough comments down below and after this live, maybe they can come out with a limited edition turtleneck. Brandon
AI turtleneck.
The AI turtleneck, man.
Shout out, Brandon.
Was a big
Go
hit.
up and down depending on the temperature. So like if you're a little hot, it goes lower.
It was a big hit, man. There was a lot of people that were that loved the turtleneck, man. I think it was phenomenal. I loved it. It was
that was a good video. It was funny.
Fantastic. Let's get into community highlights. Who wants to go first? Who wants
go,
to go
ladies first? You go. Take us through, Heaven, because I know I actually ended up picking yours on one of the last ones, or on multiple of the last ones. So
we're gonna
let you go first.
Mine is Little Grow on the Prairie, which I absolutely love that name, and it looks like they're rocking and doing it good with these flowers in here. So I just recently found this page, so forgive me, I don't know too much about them, but they definitely caught my eye, and I think that they're going to be up and coming as far as their flowers go.
They got some Elevate, Lemon Cherry Burst, Gorilla Glue 4 from Elevate, some Square One. Very nice.
Nice.
Those are looking killer.
And yes, and I did find them from the My AC Grow hashtag. So
keep it alive, guys. We're already 12,000 tags strong. So way to go, community, on that.
Oh, Battle the Breeders on there.
Nice.
Ooh, they in it.
Oh, nice. They're throwing in their own submissions, and that is sick. That's what it's for.
That's so fun. Strawberry cough.
There you go. You might as well bring mine up, Neil, while you're there, brother.
All right. We got
mine. So mine's Dr. Quality Control, better known as Dr. QC. So you guys probably see this guy
QC
commenting on people's stuff. So he goes around Instagram. He's a grower himself. We'll get into his fire here in a second. Click on that one right there.
He's a great grower.
But he basically goes around and he'll put QC approved.
Yep.
QC approved, man. And he grows some fire, guys.
He doesn't QC everything either. He will only QC things that are quality controlled.
That are quality controlled.
Yeah.
Just scroll down, like it's fire for days. Like
it is. Look at
all
this
fire.
one.
Like and he's very active around the community.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good
he's
dude.
A cool fella, man.
Raw genetics right there. Coming in hot.
Yeah, man. He's growing all the fire too. I found a few genetics off his page too. Like this is
that's
where
a great
Lit Farms.
Man, he's got tons of fire, man. This is where I found where I learned about Elevate. This is where I found reverse genetics. This guy's got all kinds of crazy fire.
Yeah, he's got some fire.
He really does
sure.
that.
Yeah, if you're looking for and I QC approve this page, by the way. QC approved.
Yeah, sometimes
Look at that. I'm clicking heart.
It never does.
And the gram is just like, nope.
No, the gram won't let you love. No love for the gram.
It makes me so mad sometimes.
Yeah.
Like,
see if you can scroll to the bottom.
I did like some of the things it won't let me.
We'll let you get. Like, I went down on it one day and I'm like, man, he doesn't even like, even when he first started, it was like all fire.
Oof.
Yeah. Doc QC's got some great stuff. Look at that.
I like that.
So
one.
congrats,
man. Go
make sure winners, you guys make sure to email giveaways at acinfinity.com. You're gonna get a sweet swag pack with a bunch of fun stuff in it. So congrats.
Yeah.
Did we lose Dakota?
No, I'm here.
I got him.
The hash makers are showing up, just so you guys know. So I had to deal with opening the door for someone there.
Look, these guys thought it was funny when I said I went down on it. I didn't realize how dirty that sounded.
Down on it.
Bunch of dirt bags in here. I love it.
All right. For me, I picked Canna Jammin. Canna Jammin. So
we jamming.
Real cool dude. He's got a little YouTube he's starting, doing some grows, looking great. Just getting into it and loving it.
YouTube, you say? Heck yeah. Yeah, bro. Nice.
Taking it,
that's fun.
Sharing the journey. Look, it's got some nugs here.
Those are big boys. Or he's got real small hands, one or the other.
Some Mephisto.
Whoa.
You imagine you just
Oh,
got
look
real
at those
tiny
ones.
hands.
The Dakota,
It's the Dakota.
Nice. Dakota Natural. I got to talk to these dudes.
the natural growers.
Heck yeah. That's awesome. Again, Daddy Perp.
Growing
Oh,
some
he's got some
Mephisto,
Mephisto on
some
the go.
autos.
This is awesome.
Scroll up a little bit. I want to see his last post. His recent post.
Boom.
Oh, what does he got here? What is this?
Mega
Nutrients.
crop.
From laughing.
Oh, look, we got Mike on there. We got
they-
Green
They're
Nuts
all
Nutrients
flowers.
on there.
Okay.
Total twins.
Twins.
Really
Total
like a
Auto
real mango.
here.
Nice. Sounds like a nice Mercy and heavy blueberry pungent notes.
Ooh, look at that.
Nice. Oh man. Yep.
Love it.
Hit me in the face with some of them
Ugh,
trike.
I'd still be loving autos. They're fun. They're fun and fast.
Yeah. Yeah, we just
Yeah.
finished a nice
Avocado.
cycle of them.
Great logo too.
Yeah, Cannon
Big
Jammer.
congrats,
Check them
man.
out. Check them out on the gram, guys, and congrats, fam. Make sure to hit up AC.
Yeah, you
Let
guys are
them know.
getting some select stuff. A few of yous, we're not sure how many of yous, but a couple of yous are going to get a limited edition piece of memorabilia from the Emerald Legends trip. Does anybody
Nice.
have theirs right with them there that they can show?
Oh, it's in my bag.
Oh wait,
No, that's.
Can you roll it out? That's super cool. They were super cool.
I don't.
Yeah,
think
try
I
and
have
find
them.
one. And as you do, I'm gonna just emphasize that I feel like the Yes, like some of Yes are gonna get it, is like the Canadian East Coast equivalent to y'all,
There you go.
yeah.
Yeah.
right? Some of
I say
Yes.
y'all a lot.
You would say some of y'all are gonna get this. Joe would say some
I
of
say
Yes.
Look at this.
Nice. Let's get big on this.
Yeah.
Oh,
Some of you are
yeah.
going to win this. So this
Ooh.
was signed by everybody, but this is the total trip that we went on, guys. You're going to see a preview of it.
Yeah,
You're going to see a
that's-
preview. Make sure you stay tuned, guys. It was one heck of an experience, and I think it's something cool that was done for the community. And the cool thing about it is we met a lot of cool community members there. And
Oh, yeah.
these guys are like, they're a lot more like us than you guys think. A lot more like us than you guys think. It's pretty
What's up with
damn
those cool vest y'alls were wearing? Well, this one's a really good one,
find
actually.
out.
After we roll the trailer, we'll kind of give a little briefing into this. I'll make sure to star this and come back because there's a really deep story to that for sure.
Pretty
Did you
interesting.
got your community highlight? Did you go?
Oh, that's right. I had to pick one. No, of course I did. I got a solid one.
Same one as Evan?
Yeah. No, this
Twinsies?
is a grow bro that I met in person in Germany when we were there for Mary Jane Berlin. It was really cool to meet him in person. Was one of the friendliest. There were so many friendly people. It was nonstop. But this guy right here showed up with Eric Nugshot's book. He had already got a bunch of the stuff from Battle of the Breeders. He was in tune with everything going down. There he is right there. What a beauty. Shout out to you, Terps Base right here, based in Germany. And the reason I really like this one, it's a new up-and-coming grower, someone really diving into it in Germany, taking advantage of what is now legal and taking pheno hunting seriously, guys. As far as step-by-step, what's going on with everything that they have going on for Battle of the Breeders. This was the Milky Dreams. They're throwing up updates for the Lemon Orange. They had the Mimosa Orange Punch.
Ooh, dude. We just washed up that orange punch. It's actually right here. We're gonna whip it here soon.
Orangey, huh?
Ooh,
Oh, buddy.
good.
I'm telling you right now, the terps on it smells like you're climbing inside the skin of a tangerine. I know that sounds dirty, but it's so refreshing.
Yeah, it is really nice, dude. So big shout out to Germany. Germany represent. Just really cool to meet you in person. And sorry if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly, but it's really cool to see your adventure. I thought it was a really cool highlight for a new grower who doesn't yet fully have access to AC, but I know AC is going to be, taking Europe by storm. I know it is available. Things have been backordered for so long there, but I feel like at some point really soon we'll be seeing Anas join us with a lot of the AC gear and different stuff that he's growing. And just taking it seriously. The whole pheno hunt, dude, is beautiful.
That's awesome.
Exciting. Great community highlights. We do have a question about the community highlights. We should address that because we do forget sometimes. Sometimes we don't remember that some people are new to the channel and first time seeing the show. So this is AC Infinity After Dark. My name's Grower Joe from the Basement Grow Show. We got Dakota from Home Grow TV down below. We got Hi again. Heaven and Neil from Hi Again Show.
Hi, I'm
And,
Heaven.
yeah. And to get in on the community highlights, guys, all you got to do is just be involved in the community. So there's a Discord, and there's over on Instagram, there's YouTube, but mostly we pick them from Instagram from hashtag #MyACGrow. So post your grow, highlight it, and we'll get you in on it. The Discord's a cool spot too. A lot of active members in there. We don't get in there as much as we like, and I'm sure a lot of the guys don't get in there as much as they like. It takes a lot to grow and to grow a lot and to pheno hunt and to up pod and transplant and get new girls on the go and wash cannabis. So I want to get in there more often. We do ask us anything's in there, and we're going to do another one here, hopefully in the new year. But tons of cool stuff happening in the community, guys, if you want to get involved. So that's fantastic.
Definitely.
Oh, heck yeah.
Speaking of that, we should run the giveaway video and then get into some of these giveaways.
Yes, we should. Okay, so are we going to roll it?
Do you want to throw down
A word.
I'll
You gotta
get
get a
a
word.
word in, and then we can kind of talk a little bit about the trip while we collect the comments.
while we collect some names?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's do that. And then we'll roll the videos so we can get
So how about ACAI
ACA.
for the
ACAI.
for the comment? So just type it in, guys. You'll be in it. You only have to type it once.
Isn't that a berry?
Acai. Yeah, look, we're just missing that squiggly C.
ACAI.
Acai.
Or as you guys call it, Acai.
Mm-hmm.
I was hoping to play a video so I could have a little dabberoonie. That's what I was trying to sneak.
We're good now. So we'll start collecting, guys. You only have to type it once. And then
Trying to sneak a dabberoonie in.
Yeah, go for it. Roll it. Let me see.
So
All
what
right.
do you guys think, man? We're back now. We're editing this content. It's some of the craziest footage I've ever seen in my life. But most importantly, some of the coolest people I've ever got the opportunity to like be in their presence. Like fresh back. What's going through your guys' mind, Hi, again, about this whole trip and this whole experience?
Still just taking it all in, man. It was such an amazing experience in 2 weeks that went so fast, but just was so fun. And we learned so much and got to meet so many amazing people and hear so many amazing stories. And
Quite honestly, the one thing that I didn't have expectations for, but honestly blew my mind was the straight up hospitality. Like I didn't expect to be, like they knew we were coming, but like the way that they just literally welcomed us with open arms, and it was just I don't know. I've never felt so welcome in my life.
yeah, communities built on cannabis and supported through cannabis, and still the communities right along with the farmers are just so
Such great
intertwined
people.
in the stories and just seeing so much amazing outdoor. We've never really seen any real outdoor or how the breeding happens, and man, it's gonna be an amazing video if you're into growing or just anything.
I just remember saying while we were there, like in the middle of it, I was thinking, I cannot believe I'm here right now. Like it wasn't hitting me, and I was just sitting in the middle of it. I'm like, how? I knew it wasn't going to hit me until we were back, but it was amazing.
Yeah, it really was, dude. I mean,
Well, Dakota, you've been there a bunch of times, man, but it was different this time. It was a lot different.
Yeah, well, let me start off with this. I would say everyone is in for a really nice treat and a really special story when it comes to the videos and documentaries that are going to be coming out here over the next few weeks. We're going to be encompassing everything from the history to the why, as far as Emerald Triangle, the impact that it's had literally on a global level over a big segment of time, right? Over, this recent history. Obviously, there's historical places from land races all the way till now, but in the recent times, Emerald Triangle has played a big role, whether we know it or not, on legislature, laws, and just growing the plant. So you're going to learn a lot about that and see what it means to have some of the best bud in the world from some of the best multi-generational growers in the world. And shout out to Dave, who was the comment that was just on the screen here. That was someone that we actually met up with. And this was the second time I met up with him and seen him on this hunt. He's a grower out near Tahoe as well, a home grower, just like a lot of us here on it. But we got to meet him at Mendo this year as well, at the Mendo Dope Boys. So
He was kick ass, man.
yeah, you guys are really in for a good treat. Keep your eyes peeled over the next few weeks of the documentaries launching. It's going to be unbelievable to the depth of where we're taking this story, from everything from the plant to the farmer to the crew that was there. And I just want to, give props to Joe for putting this little trailer together that you guys are going to see right now. Just a nice little snippet of what's to come. There's so much story to tell, but here's the trailer that.
Oh, no, we're not showing them the trailer yet. Don't show them the trailer yet.
Okay.
Oh, hold up.
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
Yeah.
hold up. We got some giveaways and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah,
I thought
We
we
wanted
were
to do the trailer while we collected the giveaway.
We gonna start collecting. We got almost 560 people here, and we only got 340 entries, guys. So if you haven't,
let's talk about the trip a bit more, because like for me, like I didn't really know what the Emerald Triangle was until I like really kind of started hanging around with Dakota. Like I knew about it, but I thought it was like I seen it. It was like Murder Mountain, and I seen this documentary. But like once you get there, and you realize that like all these companies that like people consider to have the best weed in the world, or they're some of the best growers across the country, and then you get to meet them, and they're like just regular dudes, unbelievable fellas.
Supreme growers,
Huge
but yeah,
community
regular
members.
people. No one's high on their horse, but
Well, they take care of each other too. That was my huge takeaway, was like the reason why we connect with so many growers in the area was because they were so connected and they helped each other out, which I just thought was amazing.
yeah,
yeah, it was unreal. It was so cool for me to see your guys' reaction this year, which mine is still always going to be the same. Doesn't matter if I go there 100 times. Like seeing Jorge there, who's been there decades ago and seen so many changes, it's still the same look on his face every time of like, whoa, the plants, the terps, the farms. But to see your guys' first time there was really special to me. And that's what I was most excited for, I think, honestly, was to get that fresh pair of perspective of like how special this really is, how real it really is, and how quality it was. My God, talk to me about Lance, dude. Smoking a pound of Lance in Cali.
the
Oh my
sun grown, man.
gosh.
Something hits about it. Just the way the environments are, and just even down to like how each farm was even just so different in how they grow, in the methods and their farm setups. It was really a neat experience, and just learned so much, and it's like almost too much to take in. Like it's wild.
It's pretty phenomenal. Pretty cool. All right, let's get some giveaways going here. Let's run a few of these giveaways. Then we're going to come back. When I meant show a video, I meant we were going to show the giveaway video. You remember?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, but we don't need to do that now. Let's run a giveaway.
Sure?
What's that?
Mm-hmm.
The people on the other side of your street have more of than you do.
Definitely not more AC Infinity tents.
The moment we've all been waiting for.
It's giveaway time, baby!
That's right, giveaways. Live on air.
I'm not joking.
All you have to do is be here.
I've won over 1,000 giveaways.
So stick around and don't go anywhere. And good luck.
Give it away. Are you ready to win? Got my hair in my eye there.
Let's go. We got 400 in there.
All right, let's do it.
What are they winning again, Heather? What are they winning?
Yeah.
What'd you just call me?
What?
Evan.
I heard Heather, Joe.
I just read Heather right here on the side.
Yeah.
Well, if you guys are chosen as a winner, you're gonna be emailing giveaways at acinfinity.com. And the first 4 winners are going to be winning a $100 gift card to acinfinity.com and a cool swag box with some fun exclusive Emerald Edition or Emerald Legends swag.
Right. So it's actually, I think one thing was changed there is there's going to be $300 gift card winners and 1 controller AI plus that we're going to give away. And then you can come back at the end, comment, and then have a chance to win a gift card with a swag box.
Well, then I said that wrong. Sorry, guys.
Roll it. We're almost 420. Can we get like...
Come on, 2 more
to get to 420 here.
Click it, man.
2 more.
Let's go.
Yeah, yeah. As soon as it hits 420, hit it. As soon as it hits 420.
I'll never live that down now. Calling you Heather.
There it is.
Oh,
Hit it.
shoot.
Accidentally hit back.
It was 422 because
Here we go.
Chad.
Ooh.
Chris,
who
Mike.
is it gonna be? Minas.
Yes.
Yes.
Heck yeah.
I don't know.
Mina S.
Yes.
That is sick.
Congratulations.
We got high
Congrats.
soda in the house.
And that was for, just so I'm clear, guys, we're saving the controllers at the end.
Yeah, controllers
Okay.
at the end. So
Roger.
congrats. Means you got a $100 gift card with the sweet AC gift box with some special Emerald Legends swag that we all touched and
We all touched it. Stuff.
we got it there. All right, should we roll another one?
Hit it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Great show so far, guys. This is great. It's nice to be back.
We got the trailer
Yeah.
coming here very shortly, guys. Hang tight.
Shady. Let's go, Shady.
We got a couple questions here in the chat.
I like
This
the confetti. Pacha.
This question keeps coming up. For the winners, guys, down below, just like Evan said, email giveaways at acinfinity.com. This question keeps coming up in my inbox all the time. When's the dehumidifier coming? We have no idea, guys, when it's actually coming.
No.
We didn't even really we haven't even heard anything until we kind of just seen it on here.
Yeah,
Literally
if you guys
just saw
go,
it
if
right
you
before
go
the show.
look at the new AC Infinity website, you can. There's a sneak peek in the bottom
Able
left
to
there.
figure some things out.
So until we looked on here, we didn't even see it, but that's all we know about it. We're even trying
Dog's
to get
excited.
Sydney to tell us some stuff backstage, but I don't think Sydney knows a whole lot about, or maybe she's just not telling us. I bet you she knows exactly, but she's not telling us yet.
She ain't
guys.
telling us
She's
nothing.
not telling us nothing.
AC
Way above our pay
Infinity's
grade.
blasted off into the future.
So we don't know when it's coming. I'm hoping it comes soon because it'd be cool to have the full kit.
Yeah, right. The full control.
And a PPF.
DPFD measure.
Yeah,
And all the
PPF.
other amazing suggestions you guys throw down every single live. Keep them coming because we know they're paying attention. We know a lot of this stuff is coming from what the community is saying and asking for. So right on
The
10s and
DPFD meter, I think it's almost inevitable that it has to happen because
Right? Could you imagine
in
this
order to really have
dialing itself on
AI
PPF?
dialing in that in, man, you need the sun, right? You need that light. So it's
Yeah.
kind of gotta.
just know that it's coming.
Should we roll one more winner for the gift card and then we'll hit
Yes,
the
sir.
bid? And, all right.
Yeah, let's do it.
And then
Also,
we'll do
guys-
the AI after.
Yeah, and also, guys, when we were down on this trip, we actually did. We've got one of the biggest giveaways
Cameron
happening
Ford, you are a
very soon on the
winner
channel. Cameron, nice.
on the
Oh.
next AC After Dark.
So it's one of the biggest giveaways you're going to see have on the channel, where all of us competed against each other. 2 teams competed in a scavenger hunt where we had to run around Sandy Bar Ranch and we had to find a full grow tent setup. It was me, Heaven, Jorge Cervantes, and Jay from Hyperactive Highs. And then on the other team, it was Q, Homegrow TV, and Neil.
Yeah.
And you're gonna have to stay tuned to see who won. But
That's fun.
the people that won $500 in store credit that they're gonna be able to hook you guys up with.
Yes. Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
Joe's Spanish accent is the cutest thing in the world.
Yeah.
It's probably the worst Spanish I've ever spoken in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Well, big congrats there, Cameron Ford. That was the last of the giveaways for now. There is going to be more coming at the end, but
Yep.
we do have a beautiful little trailer put together by Grower Joe. And again, guys, there is multiple documentaries coming from each of the channels that went on that trip coming within the next few weeks. So here's a little sampler. Joe, if you're ready, let's show the people of what's to be expected from the Emerald Legends, A Journey into the Triangle.
Go ahead.
Okay, coming. We're all ready, right? We're not missing anyone? Can't believe we're here.
Unbelievable.
And where are we? I guess that's the first thing to talk about. Emerald Triangle, yes, but where does this adventure begin? We are in Humboldt right now, in the northern section of the Emerald Triangle, and we're going to be making a full adventure from north, going south, and checking out about 7 different farms along the way, guys.
Welcome to the Emerald Legends journey into the triangle, baby.
It's gonna be a packed one. Uplift, educate, motivate, everything.
End of September, right before harvest, you're really seeing, like, everybody's seeing their gardens really come into full bloom.
But then there was another one up here somewhere.
I get it, bro. It's ridiculous. No wonder the whole world's talking about this stuff right now, bro.
I had an idea of what this place was, and I come here, and it is so much more. You guys,
Right?
It doesn't get better than this, brother.
Like, look at this.
It's super nice.
Fuck yeah. Look at this. You know what to do.
Now what, motherfucker?
Yeah, dude.
The biggest thing I think I'll take away from this trip is the friendships, community.
This is the Emerald Legends journey into the triangle.
Woo!
Let's go.
I just got
Getting some goosebumps just seeing that, man. Wow.
Wow.
Let's go.
What do you guys think, chat? Let us know of that little snippet of what's, that first impression, because there's some long story documentaries coming out from that little bit that you've seen. We're talking over 7 farms. We're talking 11 different people going there for over 16 days to cover a large section of Northern California, the Emerald Triangle. It was, for us, it felt like months that we were there. But my God, the content and the story that we got and what's to come.
It was insane.
Nuts.
Every time I think about it, I get goosebumps.
Yeah, I think it's going to be so cool because everyone's video is going to have kind of a unique and different perspective on the whole trip. And, we all kind of took something different back from it. But it's such an amazing experience. Again, it was just, I still can't believe it.
Well, it's such a tease too, because there's so much there. Like, that's literally, guys, 1 minute of footage.
Oh gosh.
I can't.
And we didn't even touch on anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's wild, guys. It's crazy. Like, stuff happened that happens at like a regular sesh. Like, there was moments when we were spitting bars with some of these farmers. There was moments when we were just like goofing off, having a blast. There was moments where we were learning some of the most important cannabis history of our lives.
There were moments when we had awesome
went to jail
food.
for this plant. We met dudes that have been growing this since they've been like 10 years old, like legacy growers. And I really think, and I'll put my hand on a Bible and swear to it, that I smoked the best weed I've ever smoked in my life when I was on that trip.
Dopest dope you ever smoked.
The sun grown.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, the mix light though, how was that too? Like, just the array of different things that we got to experience. It was crazy, dude. We finally got to understand what it means to have an Emerald Cup quality level year after year. Like, it makes sense. There's so many cannabis cups, high times to your local ones, but that for a long time has been the epitome of, like, you win this, it really says something because it was in the hot spot. It was in the central. So a lot of the farms that we've seen were multiple Emerald Cup winners.
Let's run through a few of these. So how was Jorge and his famous Speedo? I mean, that's not the question, obviously.
Yeah.
But the question is,
like,
how amazing was Jorge, though? Jorge was a character.
So cool.
Oh,
Very
awesome.
funny fella.
Legend.
Unbelievable guy to hang around with.
He got us to do that detour to Area 101, which is where the first Emerald Cup was ever held.
Yeah.
Remember that? Like,
We met John Boy.
Yeah, John Boy, yeah. That's right, dude.
So
Who's
good.
still there from the very first Emerald Cup, is still there at the main location, Area 101, right, Neil?
Yeah, Area 101.
I love this question. When can we buy merch? If it's for AC Infinity merch, this is like the only AC Infinity hoodie that ever existed. I made it myself. I could probably go to jail for copyright infringement for doing it. So not available. If you're talking about merch for the Emerald Legends, I'm not sure if that will be available either. Maybe. Who knows? Who knows? Oh,
Yeah.
My bad. Go ahead.
No worries. I was just highlighting this here because I'm wearing the Casa Floor.
Casa Floor.
Yeah. In where was the second one? In Nat Pete voice right here. And that's the summary. We didn't end up going in Casa Floor this year. It was a detour over to the Mendo Dope Boys, who were fresh off winning the Emerald Cup. Just huge inspiration to all of us, especially on YouTube, just to see what they're doing day by day. What a cool group, dude. Like, talk about wavy gravy.
Yeah, wavy gravy. Oh
Yeah.
man, that's a good question too. Did you guys get any whitethorn rose crosses?
Ooh.
I'm not sure, but we did get a few crosses along the way that we're going to be growing.
Mm-hmm.
And they might, like, I don't know what else I
To
can
be
tell you.
determined.
I don't know what else I can tell you on it.
No, interesting part about that whitethorn rose, though, you seen how apprehensive Johnny Casale was, the farmer, again, the creator of the whitethorn rose, about even Eric taking it off premise to take a photo of it. This is a very prized pheno. It's unbelievable the value behind just that pheno, the offers that they get every season for that specific pheno that they've never actually sold or put out. But yes, they have some crosses and
such a special strain and like a really special farm.
Story.
This farm, guys, like, stay tuned to this farm. This guy's got it's basically a home farm. It's like something you'd have in your backyard, and it's like the guy, he just deserves it, man. He deserves it.
Yeah, he does.
He really does. Yes, he definitely does. Unbelievable.
Hills.
So many
I'm trying to pull it up.
amazing
Huckleberry Hill. He gets shut down nonstop, guys. Instagram has not been the easiest. I don't know if you've seen the drama with Puffco as well earlier last week.
So
Instagram
many.
just out for everybody.
Even us, right before the trip, we had our page deleted after. So.
If you guys don't know, we have a new Instagram as well.
I am not official though.
One of the coolest things of the trip was we had this, like, we weren't going to show this, but Dakota, before we got here, we decided we were going to give them a sneak peek of a few of them. We were going to snip through some. We had like a little like photo camera with us, guys.
Okay.
And it's like just some behind the scenes stuff. So we're going to kind of just chat as we're flicking through it here for the last 4 minutes of the show, guys. And then we got a giveaway at the end. So if you want to get in on the giveaway, if you could throw that up here.
Yeah.
And while we're doing that too, let's give a huge congrats.
Huge congrats, guys.
Again.
Yeah. Before we get into these picks, huge congrats. Hi again, honestly. Years at it.
So much, you guys.
Educating,
Also,
creating amazing videos. What an adventure from your last place to where you are now. Big congrats.
Yeah.
Well deserved.
Yeah, so wild.
It's been a wild ride.
Almost 4 years now with the channel, but man, just to think back of us starting in the basements and growing, and then just coming back from this trip and just how everything has changed because of this plant and our passion of this amazing community. Like, thank you guys again. We do this Sunday, we're having the 100K live stream celebration. So we have a ton of sweet giveaways, prizes from AC, just a huge stuff of all kinds of really cool prizes.
Huge giveaway.
Yeah. So you guys are definitely
Just say thank you.
Sunday. Join us, please, in 8 p.m. Eastern. We'll be kicking that off, have some fun giveaways and a really fun time. Yeah, check it out. So
Here
come.
it is. Already scheduled, already set up. Live on Sunday, dude. That's right. I can't wait. I'm gonna be there for sure.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Massive.
dope. We're gonna have some really dope stuff. Like we're gonna have some e-rigs, some T-check. We're gonna some really nice prizes and a whole bunch of them too. So you guys make sure
Some
to tune in.
genetics.
Yep, some
AC
worldwide
Infinity
stuff.
Store credit too over
Yeah,
there.
AC Infinity definitely chipped in some really dope prizes. So good chance, a lot of winners. I hope really cool people in the community. Love to see you guys take home some stuff. So it's gonna be awesome.
100K giveaways are awesome.
Oh. Didn't know if we were gonna make it, honestly. After the Graham got deleted, I was kind of worried. I was like, man, they're really coming for
It was very
everybody.
defeating.
Everybody started kind of having issues. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be some dope
God bless
prizes.
YouTube's been okay, thank goodness. But yeah, Instagram really got to figure out your stuff over there. What's homie's name there? Zuck.
Yeah, what are you doing, Zach? All right. So, you guys want me to pull this pictures, or I mean, we're almost at the end here. Should
We got to
just
get the
roll
giveaway
line?
back up because I'm sure there's a few new people in here.
Yep.
Get entered. If you already entered, guys, don't bother typing it in. You're already in there still. We still got 442 of you in there.
Does it take? Yeah, it takes new submissions, right?
Yeah. Just go
It
back.
still does.
Okay.
Just hit the back
ACAI,
button.
So who's gonna win this new
we do-
controller?
Yeah, this is for the controller AI, the brand new one. Whoever gets this is going to be the winner of that.
Yes, and don't forget, you guys, after the live, if you comment down below, you have a chance to win another $100 to acinfinity.com and a cool swag box.
Go ahead and drop that last click there, man.
ACAI. Here we go.
Here we go.
AI controller.
My favorite
Congrats,
part is
AC.
just like peeling this off.
To a new era.
Feels so good. Let's
To a
go.
new era.
Glithin.
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 Glithin. I like
Tip
your
the hat to you, sir.
Tip it to Glithin.
Heck yes.
Yes.
There you go. New AC.
There we go.
Tip your hat to that AI controller.
So if you guys want something tonight, make sure to email giveaways at acinfinity.com. Make sure to screenshot your YouTube account logged in so they know that it's actually you, and then they'll definitely get those prizes out to you. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. So much exciting stuff to come.
Yes.
Yeah, and if you want another chance to win, come back after this video is over, leave a comment down below, and you're going to be entered into a giveaway as well, guys. Make sure you're subscribed. All kinds of shows here. Scrog School's coming back. You got From the Stash, which was Tuesday night, just passed. Stay tuned, guys. All kinds of cool stuff happening over here on this platform. And Emerald Legends is coming like mid-November. Should we send them out on the trailer?
Yeah.
Thank you guys for hitting that like button, by the way. It really, really does help the channel. So thank you.
Much love, everybody. We'll see you
Send them
next
out on the
month.
trailer?
Yeah, we'll see you guys. We'll see you Sunday.
Go ahead. It's down there.
We're all ready, right? We're not missing anyone?
I can't believe we're here. Unbelievable. And where are we? I guess that's the first thing to talk about. Emerald Triangle, yes, but where does this adventure begin? We are in Humboldt right now, in the northern section of the Emerald Triangle, and we're going to be making a full adventure from north, going south, and checking out about 7 different farms along the way, guys.
Welcome to the Emerald Legends journey into the Triangle, baby.
It's going to be a packed one.
Uplift, educate, motivate, everything.
End of September, right before harvest, you're really seeing, like, everybody's seeing their gardens really coming to full bloom.
But then there was another one up here somewhere.
I get it, bro. It's ridiculous. No wonder the whole world's talking about this stuff right now, bro.
I had an idea of what this place was, and I come here, and it is so much more. You guys.
Right?
It doesn't get better than this, brother.
Like, look at this.
It's super nice.
Fuck yeah.
Look at this.
You know what to do.
Now what, motherfucker?
Yeah, dude.
The biggest thing I think I'll take away from this trip is the friendships, community. This is the Emerald Legends journey into the Triangle.
Okay.